Hey guys, how you doing? So I'm back here. I'm gonna be back with another review. I haven't done a review in over a year, eh? It's gonna be a proper review this time. More proper review than what I've done. This is a review of Hitman 3. I guess now Hitman World of Assassination. It's my most played game on Steam now. I've got almost 300 hours in it. Well, actually, more so, just over 240. And most of that I got in February. More so the freelancer mode that released in January when the game was changed from Hitman 3 to Hitman World of Assassination. Freelancer is all I play in this game. It is Hitman to me. You know, it's the most Hitman. It's the most Hitman. Hitman has been as freelancer. It's a roguelike mode, or roguelite, however you want to say it. Where you collect guns, and they added a prestige mode like last month or something. May, I think in May they added a prestige mode. I haven't entered prestige yet. My mastery level is I am mastery level 98. There's 100 mastery levels in here, and then your bragging level, you know, it's just a level that does nothing. I'm level 42, sorry. So here we have our safe house. You don't see it because in the top corner you don't see it because of the camera, but there's your currency in here, which is merces, and you know, you get merces from doing your missions and your objectives, especially the objectives, and you can just sometimes find merces in the map, the maps that you get. So I'm gonna show you how it happens. So we have a campaign here. First, let's get our complementary tool. So before we get into the missions, actually, let's take a tour of here. So this is the safe house. You know, it's a nice underground layer, right? But then if we go up here, we see that it's hidden behind a bookcase in a very nice home. I want to build something like this in Minecraft. And you know, there's a lot of stars here because I have new cosmetics items. Cosmetic items. You get a bunch of cosmetic stuff. Look at that. Oh, that's nice. I like that, eh? I'll just keep it where it was. I don't usually mess around with this. But yeah, you know, you can make your home look nice. You got the music here. You can change the music. So freelancer, yeah, it's about doing missions, collecting guns, ranking up, and I almost have every gun here. And I you know, they have 2 DLC packs. I bought those. Makeshift, and I can't remember what the other one is called. Oh, they're makeshift and graffiti, I think, something like that. Street, something like that. But you have your tools. You know, you have your melees here, and then there's some special items here. Like there's collector's versions of some tools. Like with these collector's versions, you don't lose them because the tools right here, like you saw the dark gun. There's a dark gun right here as well. These ones you'll lose if you fail your campaign. And these are our prestige objectives. So I'm going to go for a timed silent takedown. And so how this works is, you see right there, you see your campaign progress. You have, I call them sets. You have 4 sets in the campaign, with each set increasing in size by 1 contract. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. You have a showdown at the end, which is a special type of contract. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do New York here. So let's set this up. I've been playing this game like crazy. You know, I'm gonna take the lethal poison just in case. So you have a certain amount of armaments that you can equip yourself. A maximum of 15. You start out with very low things, like you start with like a total of like 2, but then as you rank up, or it's probably 3, but as you rank up, you get more items or more slots. So I'm going to New York. So I'll just take a silent pistol for that. Because I don't have a lockpick, I will take the crowbar. And I got my prestige objective, which are just prestige objectives are just special objectives that are a bit more difficult, but have they're the high risk, high reward thing. So how this works is it generates a random target from all the NPCs on the map. Oh, look at that! This is going to be fast. So I'll just, here we go. Look at that. I like that. I like spawns like that. I like trying to get through these fast, but sometimes you got to go through them slow, right? That's not to say that you shouldn't do them slow, because you should do them slow. Because there are things on the map that you can take back. You can find certain guns on certain maps. There's a supplier on each map which you can purchase guns from or items that you don't yet have. So now we're on the showdown. You see there's 6 suspects. They're not targets, they're suspects. Only one is actually the target, and because it's a showdown, sometimes we have certain special prestige objectives that only appear on showdowns. And these ones can be tough. So I'm going to Sapienza. I'm not going to take these ducks. I like the ducks, so the explosive ducks. So we're just going to take a silenced pistol. Yeah. Wait, turn. Okay. So with a showdown, you have your target, and you don't know who your target is. You know who your target could be because they will give you suspects. In this case, it's 6. It's 4, 6. With each set, with all 4 sets, it starts 4, 6, 6, 9. So here we go. So you see the guys in purple; those are the suspects. And they are all part of different networks that all communicate together. There are also most of the suspects are guarded by assassins that have a exclusive silenced pistol that will two-shot you if you are not careful. There's also a lookout sometimes that if he just sees you, see, that's the lookout right there. If he sees you, he'll alert. He'll alert these guys, run. And since there's a lookout here, I'm going to assume that one of these guys might be the target. One of the oh shit. What I like to do, and what I think you should do, is if you know where the surveillance recorder is, take that out. Because every map has a surveillance recorder that controls the cameras, and if you take that surveillance recorder out, the camera's gone. Now, there are the cameras. Ooh. Usually they only appear on high difficulty missions in the campaign. In the Hitman 3 campaign, the Hitman, World Assassination campaign, but there's only one difficulty with Freelancer. Well, there's 2 difficulties. There's regular and hardcore mode, and I have not done hardcore mode yet. I've completed multiple campaigns. Back in February, I was completing a campaign a day. Some days, 1 or 2 times, I've completed 2 campaigns in a day. So we took out the surveillance recorder, and actually, I should get myself that disguise. Now, unlike with the regular missions, you see this mode, this showdown, you can't be sure that you know who you're gonna kill. Oh, you can't be sure that you're gonna not fail the mission if you kill the wrong person. Yeah, we took down the lookout. If you kill the wrong person, that could lead to the entire mission failing. So you have to be very careful. Now, take out the lookout. That's not to say that that's the only lookout. Could possibly not be. So let's not assume anything. Let's follow this guy. Now I know my movement patterns in this game, and he is going to a very vulnerable spot, if I am not mistaken. He's also not guarded by any assassin. So, oh yeah, he's going to a very good location. Oh, let's not let him see me. I am trespassing. Yep, and look at that. So, all of these suspects drop something. They will drop an explosive and a phone for the network they are in. So, let's pick that up. You don't ever need to use it, but this, let's see, it's a handover burner phone. There's handover, business, secret, and I think that's it. So, okay, see this, so our target is in a business meeting. This will only, this phone I have will only alert the people in the handover meeting. But that's not to say that, okay, so what this phone is useless. Because if we alert all the handover guys and kill them, then we know who is not the suspect and we can narrow it down. So I think a network is a maximum of 3 members. So there's only 2 more people in the handover network. So let's go to the top of this tower and take out the 2 guards that are up here. There's always 2 guards up here. There we go. Let's quickly just dump the bodies. And, you know, there's a penalty too for killing people. You know, if you kill a non-target, it's 100 merces taken. However, in a showdown, if you kill a non-target suspect, then you're losing 1,000 merces from your, not from your mission payout, from what you already have. I have just about 31,000 merces, so I'm not too worried. So we just wait for the guys to show up. Oh, alright, so here they are. So I'll take out that guy. Take out that guy and that guy. Now the handover network has been eliminated, but also I killed that assassin. So that means I get to take his pistol with me. It's very good. Look at that pinpoint accuracy. Exactly like my ICA-19. But, you know, I like this one because it's easy to get if you lose it. That was the leader. And that's how you do it. So, now we just have to exit the mission. And that's how you do a showdown. And then every showdown that that completes a syndicate. That's what they're called, not sets, syndicates. There's 4 syndicates per campaign. And we will rank up. Next rank I get a bunch of merces, I think 50,000 merces. And then at rank 100 I can prestige. I also get a nice outfit, so here we go. After each syndicate you get to open this reward crate. Those are alerted territories. So another thing too about this mode is these normal territories here. You fail them, okay, that's all right. You know, you failed, you lost some of your merces, but the other territories are alerted. Sometimes these territories are already alerted. When territories are alerted, if you fail them, you fail the campaign. they're also a bit more alert to you, so you're easier to get spotted. They're a bit harder. But when you fail a campaign, you lose all your tools in these. You don't lose any of your guns on the walls over there, but you lose everything in these crates, or in these suitcases, or whatever you want to call them, and you lose half of your total mercies. So I would lose just over 15,000, because I've got about 30,000. I love this. I love this mode. It's sometimes all I do. It's all I was playing in February, all of February. It is, you know, all I can say about it, all I can play it. It's good. Yeah. And it's still, you know, it is getting updates every few months, it seems, with a few new features. I want them to have more maps, more guns. At one point, in February, I actually had all of these guns, every gun. But sort of lost my edge, and I started losing a lot of them. So I've got almost all of them again. So which is that's good. So, yeah. There you go.